All right. Also from the coaching category, but now moving to the Hall of Fame class of 2022. Suzanne Marble dominated Washington State volleyball for over 3 decades as LeConner's head coach. How about this one? 21 consecutive league titles, 16 consecutive district titles, 4 consecutive state championships, 7 overall. Recorded 558 total wins, 27 consecutive state tournament appearances, earned 13 League Coach of the Year awards, 3-time State Coach of the Year. Recognized as the American Volleyball Coaches Association National Coach of the Year in 2022. And also now is a member of the Hall of Fame from the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Suzanne Marble.
Hello. First off, I want to just say how humbled I am to be here in the presence of amazing people and thanking WIAA for the induction. And I was with a couple of my friends back there at the NCAA Final Four, and BJ called, and we were having a cocktail, and I think we may have had one more after that one. So thank you. It has been an incredible journey. For those of you that are in athletics know there's many roller coasters, many ups and downs as you go through this. And the biggest thing I've learned is to have your community with you. And if you have that support, you can go through that. And the women and the people that came here for me today have been that group since Pam, help me out, 95. So I would just like to give them a huge shout out because coaching has been like everything for me in the last 30 years, and it's going to be a little bit different when fall comes, and that's not there, but there's amazing people that are taking over and amazing women that I got the opportunity to be with. One of the really cool things that happened in my coaching career was that my older daughter, who's now 34, won a state championship with me in 2006, and then ending my career in 2022 winning a state championship with my daughter Ellie, who's going on to Central to play next year, was one of the highlights of that coaching career. Another thing, I'd like to thank my administrator, Christine Tripp, for being here today. Kim and Tanya, who have been my rocks in coaching. We always competed early on in our careers. There wasn't a lot of conversation, but 2 of my incredible friends to end my career with. And Megan, who has been with me since I taught my first year in LeConner, 93. Okay, 93. I had her daughter in school, and she's been with us as one of our statisticians forever, and taken care of me with a little bit of my superstitions that I might have during game time. And Allie, who is back there as well, is now our middle school coach, and I had her in 2002, and she was our first state championship ever in LeConner's history, and we had no clue what we were doing, or I don't even know if we had any business being in that state championship game, but it was a motley crew that brought it through, and so Allie's here as a teacher and a coach as well. And Pam Keller, who is now the head coach of the LeConner High School program. I have known her since 95. I met her in middle school. I took a chance on her when she was 19 years old and said, come on out and coach. And we've been together for 23 years. And so handing over the reins to her, it's all about that community and it's all about those friendships. And another person I would really, really like to recognize is Peg Sealing. Peg was the reason I came to LeConner. I remember the interview that we had. It was middle of summer. I'm like, I don't even know where LeConner is. I got to look on a map. So I go over there, and I'm getting an interview, and they're all wearing shorts and flip-flops, okay? I'm in a black suit in January with, like, high heels, and I'm dying, okay? And they're like, hey, nice to meet you. And the the district secretary made cinnamon rolls, and they said at the end of the interview, yeah, you're hired. Will you coach the volleyball too? It starts in 2 weeks. Okay, so that peg ceiling was just integral in hiring me and has been there every single step of the way throughout my career, and so I'd really like to give you a huge thank you. So, and lastly, but definitely not least, is my family, who has supported me in so many ways where, as coaches and athletes, you give up a lot. And my family has definitely given up a lot for me to pursue my dream. And I just want to thank you for that. And the reason my husband thinks that we won the first state title is because I went from a Liebert to a marble when I married him. That was the reason that we won the first one. So he always reminds me where it all started. So, and I just, my sister Lynn, who is here for everything, I just want to say a huge thank you. And the community piece is huge, and that is why I do it, and the love of the girls. And I just want to thank you again for allowing me to be a part of this. And the very last thing is, my mom always used the quote, just finish well. In everything she did in her life was she wanted her kids to finish well. And thank you for allowing me to have the opportunity to finish well.